We talking under the tree. We talking under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. We talking under the tree. We talking under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. Let's talk under the tree. Welcome to the show. Appreciate that you came. Mr. Palmer T. Smalls ain't a damn thing changed. We talking under the tree. Yeah, we got them hot topics from Carolina to Duval. That's how we rock it on prime time. Check out the podcast. It's online. Hit us up. We got a platform. You gon' shine. It was all a dream. We here now. Let me hear you say it loud. We talking under the tree. We talking under the tree. We talking under the tree. Let's
T Smalls, what it do, my brother?
What's going on, weatherman? How you doing, sir, on this beautiful evening?
It's a beautiful day. What we talking about, Smalls? I'm going to give you the honors. What we talking about?
Man, we talking about full-figure women tonight, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she has a lot of confidence as a full-figured woman because she has so much confidence. Smalls, backstage, what was we saying? How she walking?
She walking pigeon-toed.
Just in case, some folks don't hear you, how she walking?
She walking pigeon-toed, boy. I'm talking about with the deep curve.
That's what I'm talking about. Knock knee, all that.
All that. She like, you know what? Big girls rock.
She's showing them hams from Colorado, all that.
Oh man. Oh Lord.
Yeah. T Smalls, show us some love.
Man, we talking under the tree.
T Smalls, sing her a little something.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. We have Miss Erica Quinn. And you know what? We talking about some full-figure women tonight, boy. Woo-wee.
That's what I'm talking about. One time for your mind, two times for your soul. This is the Let's Talk in the Tree podcast. I am the weatherman, Erica P. Quinn, full-figured woman all the way from Colorado. T Smalls in the house. We're going to be back in 33 seconds. See ya.
Kingpin Music.
Okay, we back. We have a guest, Miss Amber. Hey, Miss Amber.
Hi.
All right. Where you from, Miss Amber? Where you located at?
So I was born in Las Vegas, Nevada, spent a little time in Florida, and for the most part of my life, I'm a Texan. So I currently live in Dallas, Texas.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
All right. Yeah. All right. We're talking about full-figured women. Sometimes you ladies get a bad rap, and maybe when you're growing up, you might be the center of attention because of your weight, picked on, and so forth. And we just want to discuss about your struggles moving. We're going to start in the past and we're going to move forward. T Smalls, he has some input about this too, because me and him believe everybody should be created equal, and I'm sure you ladies have been through some things with comments, maybe from your own family members, and could be from your aunts, cousins, I don't know, friends, walking in the store. Oh, look at her, maybe on the job, discriminated against with positions. It's full circle. We're going to get into everything, that you have experienced in your life. So Miss Quinn, since we had you on here in the past, what are some things that, you have experienced with the teasing and maybe the put downs and being degraded in the past from your life?
As a child, I've always been a hippie curvy girl. I can't help it. You got a problem with it? Take it up with the man upstairs because he created me. I can't do nothing about it. It is what it is.
Right.
But I would get comments like, especially from family, you gonna eat all that on your plate? Ooh, you don't need to eat that much. That's too much. You might want to think about what you eating. You sure you eating all right? And I was very active. I did gymnastics, volleyball, ran track. So I was not the lazy. I played football, tackle. Almost got drafted by a high school football team when they first started wanting to allow girls to play high school football. So I was not this lazy, sit around on the couch, eat bonbons all day, do nothing person. I'm just a full figured built woman, period. And so it would be hurtful to be told things like that when I'm like, okay, so, because there was times where I wouldn't eat because maybe I am eating too much. So then I wasn't eating like I was supposed to be. Thank God I never became anorexic or bulimic because unfortunately that happens to a lot of full-figured children. When they are ridiculed so much, they fall into those type of things or get hooked on taking a lot of diet pills and things like that. So thank God I didn't fall into that, but it still was something that was planted, a seed that planted and took root. And so just like when you are someone who's dealt with sexual abuse or physical abuse or anything like that, that being teased, being looked at in a negative way because you are full figure takes that same kind of root and it affects you throughout your life in a lot of different ways. For some, for me, I thought that the only attention I got, which was not good attention, but I translated as good attention, is when people talked about my big old butt.
Right.
And so what did I begin to do? I began to wear tighter clothes. I began to do things that accentuated my big old butt because in my mind, even though that is not the kind of attention you want, to me, it was good attention because that's when I got the attention. I was never the girl who got attention because she was smart or because she had a pretty smile. It was always, dang, look at her butt. Gosh, she a thick chick. And unfortunately, that was the mindset I grew up with for a long time. And it became very detrimental because it caused me to find myself in situations I otherwise may have never been in had I felt confident when I was younger in who I was. And had I been shown the love from those around me that were closest to me. Now, there's a difference when people are legitimately concerned about your health and are like, you know what, that's a different versus you gonna be big as a house if you keep eating like that. And sometimes I wanted to go, ain't that the pot calling the cloud black? Because look how big you is. But I didn't say that. I didn't say it. But I wanted to, but I didn't say it. So it's just, that's some of the things that I dealt with growing up with being a bigger girl. And I was not the thing was, I wasn't even like 300 pounds, 200 pounds. I was like maybe 160.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm so curvy, I was viewed as fat, overweight, obese, all those different type of things. Because I'm short in stature, so it falls different. My 170 on me doesn't look like 170 on somebody who's 6'1".
Right.
But people don't stop to think about that. I'm not fat. It's just that my weight carries different because of my stature and my size.
I want to back you up on something. I've seen a female tell another female the same thing you said. I don't eat this because you're going to put some weight on and so forth. And the female who was telling the other female about the food, they had a big ass stomach also. It's like double standard, Smalls. What you got to say to compliment that?
Look, man, it's like the pot calling the kettle black, man. That's all I got to say about that. How you gonna tell me something? Look at you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Miss Amber, you ready to just go? You got that fire. What are some of your experience? Hey, Smalls, we like that name Amber. It sounds kind of smooth.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Like a candle or something.
Technically, amber means gem. So like it's like a really precious stone. So hey, I'm here for it.
There you go. What are some of your experience, that you have went through in your life? We're going to start it from a kid and some of the embarrassments and the jokes and, things of that nature. Go ahead.
So personal story for me, I actually was not plus size majority of my childhood. I am ADHD, and so I took medication.
Mhm.
And once I came off of medication around like the 6th grade, I started to gain weight. And it really got as big as it really got worse. I lost my twin sister in 2016, and so eating became a coping mechanism. And so in the span of like maybe like 6 months, I had gained almost 100 pounds from trying to deal with grief. And with that, people would always say, "Oh my gosh, you're pretty for a big girl." No, I'm just pretty, period, right? So size shouldn't have anything to do with it. But dealing with that and the comparison between myself and my twin or someone else would drive me insane. Like with us, we wear our crowns and sashes as our regalia, but people would automatically say, "Oh my gosh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday!" And I'd be like, "Hooked on Phonics is not in your repertoire, is it?" Because the sash does not say birthday. So things like that, and then understanding that I don't, when you're younger and especially as a woman, you want validation. You want to put on this dress and have people compliment you. And then you don't get the compliments and this, "Oh, you're cute, but if you were smaller, you would be," or, "Oh, you look really nice, but I would wear something else because it's not for your body shape." Things of that nature would drive me up a wall. And in today's society, we have girls where like booties are a thing. Like I gotta have a big butt to be cute. And so the ones who are maybe, not as curvaceous don't feel beautiful anymore because they don't let up or they don't size up to society standards of, you gotta have a boobs, skinny waist, and a butt from days. So
We have a surprise for you. Smalls got the email. Miss Erica seen it backstage. You have an admirer. Yeah. Someone, sent an email. They kind of like you a little bit. So we're going to show a little clip. Kind of man that's attracted to you, full-figured woman. You ready? It's only about 15 seconds, especially for you. Here we go. Congratulations, as I'm going to say that. Congratulations.
I was
That's so wrong.
so confused. So very, very confused.
I set you up for that.
You see me look at you like I have been married for 12 years. And what I don't want to have to explain to my husband is something like that.
We got you.
You did. You really did.
It's Miss Erica, as far as your self-esteem, was there a point in your life that it was very low from all the jokes and the teasing from growing up that you experienced?
Most definitely. Because for me, not only, so I had a simultaneous type thing going on. I was dealing with being sexually abused and then dealing with being teased as quote unquote what society depicted as an overweight woman. And so I had both of those things kind of going on at the same time. And so me being quote unquote overweight really began to destroy my self-esteem. For a long time, I didn't think I was pretty. I didn't think I was cute. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think anybody would be attracted to me beyond the butt. I didn't think that that I was sorry. That's my great
That's okay.
great niece in the
Okay.
background.
That's okay.
I didn't think I would be accepted. I didn't feel accepted. I remember one time I went with a group of people to go shopping.
Mhm.
And we went to the mall, and I think we went into Macy's or something like that. And everybody found something to wear but me. When I tell you the humiliation I felt at that moment, I just lost it in the middle of the store and just started breaking down in tears. And the sad commentary is nobody got it.
Mhm.
Nobody got it. Nobody got why I was crying. They were like it was everything but that was a reason for why I was having this moment, you know, from are you on is it that time of the month to are you not feeling well to nobody stopped to realize everybody else in the group found something. And here the big girl couldn't find nothing. And the part of the reason I couldn't find anything is because the only clothes they had for me was in the granny section. I was a teenager. I'm not wearing granny clothes.
I understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
big muumuu dresses and stuff like that. And all my friends got these cute little dresses or sundresses or cute short outfits and stuff. And I absolutely lost it. And like I said, the sad commentary was nobody understood that the reason I was so broken and so hurt is because dealing with being teased at school, dealing with being teased by your family, and then to walk into society, into a store where you should be able to buy something, and now there it is thrown in my face again.
Mhm.
Big girls ain't cute. They don't deserve the best. They don't da 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 da. Well, I'm here to tell you, as a full-figure woman, we's the baddest mamma jammas on the face of the earth. Heard me?
Period.
That part.
Ooh, I like
We
that.
know how to love because we weren't loved. We know how to encourage because we weren't encouraged. We know how to support because we weren't supported. I'm a bad mamma jamma, and so was my sister right there. We some bad chicks,
Yeah.
okay? Just want y'all to know that.
Before we get to
Holla.
you, Miss Amber, about your self-esteem, Smalls, how they walking?
They walking pigeon toe. So walk,
That's right.
walk,
That's
walk,
that confidence,
walk.
walking pigeon toe.
Yeah, I
Hey,
know what I'm
Smalls,
talking about.
hey, Smalls, hold on. You better read this comment by Miss Stone because she done told me about myself. You see it?
The Stone.
Yeah.
Which one
Read
is
her
it?
comment. I think it's Serena Thomas Stone. Unless you want me to put it on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. I got you, Miss Stone.
Please.
It's sad because it really starts at home, family, childhood. If it's looked upon negatively, positively, that mindset you take into your adult life until you come into the process, you are wonderfully, perfectly made. In other words, she's saying once you get that mindset that you are who you are, everything else negative, man, that you grew up with, man, don't even matter as an adult.
That's right. Hey, Smalls, hit Frank Mazie what he said. Frank
He
Mazie.
said, big is beautiful.
Lynette Lee, right after him.
See, she said, I am, take it or leave it, meaning that, hey, look, hey, I'm big, hey, take it or leave it. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Amber, getting back to you. What were some of your self-esteem issues back in the days?
So not being enough, feeling that like I needed to fit in everybody else's like box of what healthy looks like. Somebody said in the comments, dealing especially with physicians, you would go and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you're morbidly obese." And when you think of morbidly obese, you think of like that person on 600-pound life that's like bedridden and they eating like 15 pieces of chicken a day. You know, I'm not morbidly obese. I'm just not in your standards of obese, and I'm very active. So dealing with that and then being told, oh, you're going to end up with high blood pressure or diabetes if you don't like get your weight under control, drives me insane. And even when you see people when they like are all extra, I'll give a personal example here. Recently, me and my husband got on a plane with our mother-in-law, and I was going to Kentucky for my master's graduation. And a lady got on a plane and they separated me and my husband because I could sit in the emergency row. He couldn't. That's a whole nother story. But anyways, lady got on the plane and threw a whole fit because she was going to have to sit next to my husband, who is just a larger guy. But the joke is she was large too. So you're upset because you're uncomfortable. And it wasn't that she just was uncomfortable. She made a giant scene on the plane because of his size. And that's like normal day for us. People assume that you're too big to be in a certain spot, or they don't want you to sit next to them because you might make them uncomfortable, and not even knowing what you have gone through that day. I'm grateful for I have a non-for-profit called hashtag shout out to you, which is positive words of affirmations, right? And understanding that I am beautiful regardless of what society has to say. I know who I am and I know my worth. And if you don't like me, that's your personal problem, not mine.
Right. I see my aunt on here, Miss Sharon Nolan. That's my aunt. She's a full-figured woman. Big Red, I see you. We call her Big Red. But you know what I noticed, Smalls? They talk a lot. I don't know if he's froze. Are you froze? But he'll be back. A lot of people talk trash about full-figured women. Why are they so scared to fight y'all?
Because they don't want these problems.
Right.
They don't want these problems. They don't want these problems. I don't know any way of saying that. They don't want these problems. Okay.
But
They
here's
don't.
the thing: you
Huh?
talking about us so bad, but then you going and trying to surgically get everything I got by nature.
Right.
Hello, that part.
Right.
And you know what is so
That part.
crazy? Like celebrities like Lizzo has made or has helped make big girls, us make, you never know who all sees her video. And it makes you kind of feel beautiful. Now, will I wear some of the clothes that Lizzo wears? Probably not. But you are making it like a normal thing. Like being plus size isn't a disease. You're not going to sit next to me and catch it. You know, I'm not unhealthy. I'm not the person that sits up and eats, all day, every day. And if I do, that's my body. Like I can do what I want. I just want to be respected as everybody else, if that makes sense.
Right. I think society has changed for men just a little bit. Some men, I would say a long time ago, maybe a little ashamed to be seen with a full-figured woman, but not no more. Oh God. I mean, it has changed a lot, and somebody smalls you back, you be back. But it has changed a whole lot from what I see. And some men, that's all they want, full-figured all day, and that's just what it is. That's a good thing though. They don't have to be ashamed, and I'm proud of the full figure.
Man. I'm going through a little technical difficulty.
That's okay. That's okay. Take your time. And that's good for y'all, good for men and everything. Miss Amber, do you model a little bit?
Okay, so I do pageantry. I do not model. Miss Erica is a beast in the runway. I don't know if you guys have seen her. I gotta take some lessons with her, and then we'll get back to this conversation one day. But there's some lessons that need to be had before I can pull off what she does.
Wow. I've seen some videos of Miss Erica in New York, and she was a little arrogant with the
When I tell you she gave me all the life, like if I could take the shoe and throw it through the phone, I'd have took the shoe and threw it through the phone. That's exactly what I would have done.
Yes. When I seen the, the videos, the runway, I said, oh, look at Miss Cocky.
And when I tell you, y'all, she has a testimony outside of this world. And even Erica had on this white outfit that was this like revealing two-piece. I was like, you better, sis, you better. And it's like, even though she's changing and she getting all slim, thick or whatever, she has not forgotten that she is a plus size individual, right? And so
Yeah.
she still advocates for body positivity and she still rocks her curves. And so I think she is the most amazing individual. And I'm so glad she is one of my sister queens. So
Thank you, love bug.
I know an older gentleman. He's about, I would give him 75. We call him Peep Show. That's just a little nickname. Oh, he loved full figured all day. He's a good dude, wholesome. Don't do anything to anybody. That's just what he likes. You know, we call him Peep Show. That's just his nickname. Someone said they hope that I invited Peep Show to the show. Oh my God. He'll get mad when he see this. Yeah.
And you know, it's when I came into understanding through my whole transformational process, everything about me transformed. And when I came to realize the true meaning of the word of God, when it says that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, there is nobody else with the number of hairs I have on my head. There's nobody else with my exact eye color. There's nobody with my fingerprint. He took time to make me. He took time to form and fashion me. And when I understood that if my God took that much time for me, I'm going to take that much time and be proud of who he has made me to be. And so in that, I started a movement called Girls with Them Curves, the movement, to encourage, uplift, and empower the plus size woman and teen, and to let them know that you are beautiful just the way you have been created. And the important thing is love thyself. And that's what I've had to learn to do, was love me. So now I don't care what you think or what you got to say, because I know I am a bad girl all by myself, with or without you. Now you can come with me and join the ride and have a good time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Or
talking.
you can get left in the dust, sitting back there, looking depressed, looking down in the dumps, feeling sorry for yourself. That's up to you. That is no longer up to me. It is not my job to make you feel good about who I am as a full figure woman. It is my job to make sure Erica feels good about who she is. It ain't got nothing to do with you. And so when I got the opportunity to rip the runway in New York Fashion Week, you better believe I brought it all and left it all on the runway, because I didn't do it just for me, but I did it for every plus size, full figure woman who says, I can't do it because I'm not pretty enough. I can't do it because I'm not the right size. See, here in Colorado, there's a lot of fashion shows that go on. And I get invited to the party, but I'm not always asked to stay because I'm plus size. I'm not a 12. I'm a 14. I'm a 16. Well, that's why in April of 2022, Erica is producing the first all plus size fashion show in Colorado to give my sisters the platform to rip the runway and show the beauty that they are not only in on the outside, but more importantly, the beauty that they possess on the inside. And so it's time out. I'm sorry, skinny women. We here and we ain't going nowhere.
Hey, Smalls.
I like that.
Hey, Smalls, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to confess for the first time on the Let's Talk Under the Tree podcast. You know, I've been knowing you for a long time. I'm just gonna estimate 24 years old or so. Anyways, how come when you get sized up, it's always by a full-figured woman? I'm giving you the floor so we can talk about this thing in public. Getting sized up.
Hey, I'm gonna play the song for him. I'm gonna be like, walk, 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 walk.
They love
say,
you.
walk, 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 walk. Look, make sure when you have that plus size beauty pageant, make sure you play that song now. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
In the job force, have you ladies ever been discriminated
play that
against?
song.
Maybe like during an interview, you felt the vibe or some energy in your experience? Go ahead, Miss Amber.
So, I'm in Texas, and sometimes when someone sees a larger woman, they think I'm gonna break things. Like I'm gonna sit on a chair and break your chair. Now, I don't mind saying I'm like 300 and some odd pounds, but I'm not gonna break a chair, right? So I've had a job interview in the past, and I did not. Well, actually, did not get the job. I got hired by the rival company, which was super awesome because I'm an awesome person, and it's your loss. But when I walked into the office, he saw me and switched out the chairs. Um, because I guess he didn't want me to sit in his nice chair. I guess the intention I was going to sit and break it. Stuff like that, or you can't, well, maybe you shouldn't go with us because we might not have enough room in the vehicle. That's why I got used to driving my own car. I try not to ride with other people just for those reasons. I used to work for a company where we had to travel often, and it was like, Amber can just sit in the front seat because she's a little, heavier. So things of that nature. And it sucks because it affects your psyche, makes you feel some type of way. And then you can't even do your job effectively because for the rest of the day, you're thinking about, okay, am I going to bump somebody a certain way? Or am I going to make somebody feel uncomfortable because of my size? Things of that nature. And then always companies with these darn t-shirts, like they order a 1X and that's supposed to cover every fluffy person in the company. Does not work, people, at all. Sorry, I just had to throw it in there.
But I tell you what, Miss Amber, Smalls recorded a little video for y'all. It's about 5 seconds. If you have any problems on the workforce, it's all you got to say right here.
Who is you?
And be done with it. That's the answer. And I don't think you have any more problems. Erica, on the workforce, have you experienced any discrimination?
Oh yeah, I actually was told by one job that the reason that they couldn't hire me was because they did not have uniforms big enough to fit me.
Oh, come on.
Let me say it again. They would not because I was not qualified, but because they didn't have a uniform big enough to fit me.
Tell them to go order one. Shit.
Literally. And let's not even just talk about the workforce. Let's talk about even when you go to the doctor's office and they want you to gown up or to put on them scrubs and a shirt.
And they give you them small ones.
They either give you a small one or they give you one that looks big enough to cover a California king size bed.
Oh.
Right. Exactly, Amber. Exactly. So I'm just like, I'm gonna need everybody all across the board to get it together and to get their life. And I just be I look at them like, really? Really? So what I do now is I go dressed in something I know that they're not gonna say I have to change out of. That's what I do. So when they put the stuff on the bed, I'll be like, I don't need this. Thank you. Because, and I mean, it's just in so many places. Now, granted, it's beginning to get better. There are places where things are, it's slowly beginning to get better. And I told the guys, Amber, this backstage, I said, we have always been here. It's just that people now are woke and realize that we the business.
We've been knocking at the door for the longest time, waiting for the seat at the table. We've
always been here. And when you think about it, we were the epitome of beauty at one time. You know, the Renaissance era, go back and look at the pictures. They were all big, curvy, vivacious, busty women that they painted. So it's not like we haven't been beautiful, before. It's just that somebody came along and told everybody's mind and worked them to think that we weren't beautiful.
Wow.
And then they poured that misconception into us. And so we begin to think we weren't beautiful, but not no more. So all my big girls that's out there, all my curvy girls, all my full figure women, teenagers, girls, hear it from me and hear it well. You are the bomb.com and you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are powerful. You are worthy. And you are absolutely 100% necessary. The world can't survive without you, baby.
Hey, Smalls, she talking, we might have to pay her light bill. Shit.
Hey, look, I tell you one thing, boy. Hey, you going out there and get you a big girl, I guarantee you, boy, you ain't gonna have to worry about being hungry. You gonna eat now. She gonna make sure you well taken care of.
Exception. I'm gonna fix that right now. So not all big girls can cook. They cannot. Speaking from experience, I don't cook. I am grateful that I have a husband who does.
Hey, man.
But I just refuse to get on this show and lie to y'all. No, I don't.
Oh, hey, God.
Hey, well, hey, if it worked, hey, why fix it? You know what I'm saying?
I just don't want you to tell the people to go out and get a big girl and they go get one and she don't know how to make them no dinner and they be mad. They come back to you and they be like, Smalls told me to go get a big girl and I got one and she can't cook. I just was trying to save you. I was trying.
I'm
that part.
It's a disclaimer out there. All the opinions is on me.
Hey, Smalls, I think some women are actually jealous of these full-figured women. Have y'all ever experienced that? Small, before they answer Smalls, what you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, man. Because I'm going to tell you now. Curvy, full-figure women, they out in force now. It's 2021. All that BS back in the day is out now. Them full-figure women, man, they're getting a lot of attention. So, you know, the slender women with the nice figure, they're getting they're getting some challenges now. It ain't no passing. Hey, I'm gonna go by and go talk to the girl that look slimmer than you. No, they stopping you at the door. Hey, how you doing?
Actually,
you got small girls looking at you crazy. Like, what?
We actually did a show on here called Club Big Bones.
Oh, yeah, remember that, man. I ain't been to that club in a while though.
Yeah, Club Big Bones.
I ain't been in that club in a while, man.
Right. Let me ask you this, Ms. Erica. Have you ever received any looks from women that could be jealous, maybe like on the skinny side, and they want to be you, but they not you?
Oh, honey. New York Fashion Week?
Right.
If looks could kill, I wouldn't have made it home.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's deep.
I got some looks from some chicks that was like, I got that, oh, she thinks she all that kind of look.
What?
Or what she thinks she doing. Or like I got some looks. I heard some comments, them under breath, you know, try to whisper, but whisper loud enough for you to hear it, you know, because they want you to respond is what they want you to do. But when you don't respond, it really eats them up. Because now they like, oh, so now she ain't even gonna respond to my comment, you know. So yes, I get that. Sometimes I'll wear certain things and I'll get that look like she knows she shouldn't be wearing that, but then all that person's friends around them is like, oh my God, that is so bomb on you. Oh my God, I would have never worn that. Oh my God, you give me such encouragement to wear that, you know. And I mean, it's sad to say, and I'm just gonna put this out there. I dealt with it, but I'm gonna put it out there. And Amber knows because she was ready to come to Colorado and handle some folks. But when I came back from winning my national title, I had people jumping in my inbox saying things like, "How did you win the title?" And because what happened was when I got fitted for my evening gown dress, the day I left to go to nationals, it fit perfectly. But what people don't understand is, number one, pageant life will make you lose weight. You will lose 10 pounds in pageant world because you are so busy. It's crazy, the stress alone. But I've also had gastric sleeve surgery, not because I'm trying to be skinny mini because I'm a single mother of 2 boys who I want to be around to raise my grandkids and see them do some things in life. And so I did it for my own personal health, right? And so I was dropping weight drastically on top of the pageant weight. So my gown was huge on me when I got ready to walk on that stage. I was backstage in tears, and my sister queens came, wrapped me, did everything they could so that the dress literally would not fall off of me. But I had people in my inbox just hating. How did you win? And blah, 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 and this, that, and the other thing, and that, and the other thing. But the funny thing is if I was to send you their profile pictures, they this big.
Oh, there you go.
Every single one of them that was in my inbox was this big. So what that really told me was big girls shouldn't win pageants. That's what they was trying to tell me. You shouldn't have won because you a big girl. That's really what they was trying to say, but they just used that as a way. Every single one of them was hating in my inbox. Every single one of them. And I came back and I told them, what you gonna do? I got the crown now. You gonna come take it from me?
No, they ain't gonna do that. They're scared of y'all. But all you gotta do is tell them this right here real quick. That's all you gotta do. Next time they inbox you, tell them this.
You mad. Look at you. You mad. You big mad. You big mad.
Tell them that. Amber, what's the jealousy with your situation?
So I will be honest, I'm not really, if I have experienced jealousy, I've not known it. I will say people in life are just, there's some mean people in the world, you know? And it doesn't matter if I'm a size 2, 10, 15, 35, they're just going to be mean. So I have not full out experienced jealousy. What I will say is, as women, sometimes women can be the biggest haters, and they shouldn't be. They absolutely shouldn't be. Erica, with the pageant that Erica won, she won for multiple reasons. Because she was the highest point scorer for her division, and it is what it is. Like, there's no way of putting that. You need flip it. You can't do nothing. She just won because she was supposed to win. Everything is done for a reason, you know. But I will say, if women didn't hate on other women as much, or if it wasn't so much in the society, like even the reality shows, they talk about plus size women. If that wasn't such reverence or such readily available, then it wouldn't happen. And that's the biggest thing. That is the absolute biggest thing.
Right. Hey, Smalls, read Miss Sharon Stone comment, then go through the rest of them real quick. Miss Sharon Stone saying a few things right there. What you say?
She said, I ain't skinny. It ain't skinny. I am not full figure. I am just country built, 230 pounds, 5'10", worth of good home cooked eating. Love yourself, love others. Only folks that get mad and jealous are mean and insecure with themselves. And you know, hey, you mad. You big mad.
Yeah, that's a country girl that we're gonna have to pick some peas with her, man, offline. See what she working with. Read a couple more comments, brother.
Those the same witches that are insecure with themselves. Show you right. If they in your inbox, they should be congratulating you. I would have been like, "Oh, you congratulating me? Thank you. I appreciate it."
Give me about 2 more of them.
They got what it is. Another stereotype doesn't mean that we all eat. In other words, it doesn't mean just because you big girls, you all just got to eat yourself to death like that. Speak positive energy into everybody and say it louder, which means be proud that you a big girl, 4-figure woman. Just say it loud. You don't care.
There you go. Good job, Smalls. Miss Amber, you don't have to rush. But in closing, what is some advice you could give some full-figured women to keep on moving on and don't be ashamed? What you got to say?
You are supposed to be the size you are. And once you understand that, life is easier. You have to be able to speak positivity and light into yourself, and then what others say don't matter. In the morning on my mirror, I'm a big person on hashtags, and so I say hashtag. I have hashtags, and so hashtag I am beautiful, hashtag I'm supposed to be here, hashtag I'm a queen, and hashtag others' opinions of me don't matter, because they don't. And if you start your day off with saying like one thing about you 5 times, if other opinions about me don't matter, others' opinions about me don't matter, you start believing that. And when people come to you and they want to talk about their opinions and their thoughts about you, you already know in your head it doesn't matter, because those are your opinions, not mine. Remember, at the end of the day, you are the creator of your own fate. You have the pen. You can write your story. And in writing your story, you can be as fabulous as Lizzo, or you can just be as fabulous as you are. Like, it doesn't matter. If it's in your size, just wear it, and wear it with pride, and be confident in it. Whoever's supposed to be there for you is already made for you. Don't change who you are to fit in somebody else's stereotype or box. I'm not, and you should not either.
That's what I'm talking about. Miss Erica, you don't have to rush in closing, same advice, but before you answer T Smalls, we got to throw it in it again. I'm Miss Erica Walking.
Pigeon toe.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
Confidence.
Before
Right.
Erica says,
Go ahead, Miss Quinn. Go ahead, Amber.
There's a lady in the chat and she wants to know the date for your pageant.
So for the Colorado State pageant, it's going to be the weekend of January 7th and 8th. And then for the national pageant, are we the same weekend, Amber? Is it June the 24th? What is it? 4th, 5th, 6th?
It all runs together.
It all runs together. So if you are interested in the All World Beauties pageant system, please reach out. I will definitely get you connected where you need to be connected.
Right. But in closing, what you got?
In closing, I would just remind you that we all go through things in our lives. We all go through a time of transformation. And just like the caterpillar transforms into the butterfly, the beauty in that is not that the caterpillar can become a butterfly. The beauty is that the butterfly can never go back to being the caterpillar. So when you begin to walk and understand who you are always going to be who you believe you are. So if you believe you the bomb, baby, you the bomb. If you believe you all that, you all that. If you believe that you are worthy, you are worthy. And know that you cannot go back to being what you used to be. You will forever continue to evolve into the greater, more powerful version of you.
Right. In closing, what I have, I'm not going to say any names, but, I had an uncle, this was, way back, in the days. So, he married my aunt. I think she started off skinny, but he woke up and started looking at her and he started telling her she was too skinny. True story. And they had some problems as he got older. I said, wow, real problem. She had to gain some weight. It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? T Smalls, what you got, brother? I think he's having a little delay, but that's okay. Are you there? No, that's okay.
It is.
It is what it is. That's okay. But I enjoyed y'all, ladies. I mean,
all I got to say is,
go ahead, Smalls. You having a little delay. I'll take it over. I'll take it over. I enjoyed y'all. To me, it takes a lot of confidence for y'all to come on here to say what y'all had to say, and I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all courage and everything. Y'all welcome to come anytime, And actually, we're doing a movie. I think you've seen the promo, maybe. You never know what kind of character we might need. Cooking some greens or something. You never know. Rolling some biscuits with the apron on that little flour on, y'all. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna cook a salad.
Oh, I forgot Miss Amber can't cook. I forgot. No, she can't come on.
Amber can buy stuff though. She can buy stuff. I'm an expert buyer. That's what I am.
There you go. I'm gonna say a little prayer that we're gonna do. Lord, bless y'all careers, bless y'all confidence, keep on moving on. Don't let nobody doubt y'all. And y'all going to have a positive life. Don't worry about the weight. Don't worry about what nobody say. Lord, bless them and cover them through the corona and everything. Bless their families. In your name we pray, amen.
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 All right. One time for your mind, two times for your soul. I am the weatherman, Miss Erica P. Quinn, Miss Colorado Worldwide. I don't know all the titles. Miss Amber Holmes. What's your last name on there? I can't return.
Holmes Turner.
Turner. Are you related to Nat Turner?
No, I wish.
You said, yeah, I would have got the hell off here quick. You might do something to me. But you're all right, though. Y'all keep the faith. Do what you got to do. And I am the weatherman. Let's Talk Under the Tree podcast 2022. Let me see. I'm going to try T Smalls one more time. You back?
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. I already did the prayer, so we're getting ready to get out of here. And
Yes.
blow the ladies a kiss with your hand so we can go. One time for your mind. What's the rest, Smalls?
Two times for your soul.
And if you wear your mask, what's the rest?
And you got the big girls walking pigeon toes.
That's right. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Kingpin Music.